Hello there again, YouTubers. Once again, I, your gothic host with the most, Knox back to bring more blasphemous banter. Today, I gotta tell you, my gears are fucking grinding. So you know what that means? Another edition of What's Grinding My Gears. Thanks, Family Guy, for letting me use that phrase. Anyway, as many of you probably know, I've been unemployed now for about a month. Yeah, I'm doing the whole manpower thing, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is what's grinding my fucking gears about being unemployed. You know what the worst part about it? Fucking unemployment insurance. Goddamn state of Wisconsin, fuck you. So, I have now registered with them at least twice. I have received at least 5 pieces of mail from them. I have done work searches every fucking week, including the weeks I've been with Manpower, because when you're with Manpower, as we all know, that is just a bandage that you put over a gaping, sucking chest wound. And it's best not to stay resting on your laurels for too long, because it is, after all, a temp job. There's a reason why it's called temporary. Any hoodles. So here's the deal. I have registered with them twice. I have received at least 5 to 6 pieces of mail. I believe I've received 5. I have done the required work searches, which means that I have told them the exact same information about myself 5 weeks in a row now, because you have to not only declare that you become unemployed, but you then have to perform a work search that week as well. Even though that first week is wait week, which never made any fucking sense to me, but we'll get to that. Now, here's the deal. There's all this crap that you have to do when you apply for unemployment, and part of it is that there's like 7 massive hoops that you have to jump through as far as getting registered for unemployment, and then getting registered with the DWD, and getting registered with Department of... Well, that's the Department of Workforce Development's DWD. For me, I also have to contact the DVR because I have severe ADHD, and they make me do this because I declare that I have severe ADHD, which I think is fucking stupid, by the way, because those people have never goddamn helped me get a job. In fact, on 3 separate occasions, the counselor who I had through the DVR told me outright that I might as well continue to find myself jobs, because their placement is like more for people who have such extreme problems functioning in normal everyday environments that they can't even get jobs to help themselves out. I'm like, oh, okay, so I tell you that I have a disability and you can't even help me? And they're like, no, not really. I'm like, fuck you. But unemployment keeps on making me jump through more hoops. And last night, for instance, I finally received notice that after a full 30 days investigation, I have been cleared to receive unemployment insurance, thanks to Taco Bell and Pacific Bell's, more importantly. Great. That's just great. Here's the problem. I still can't fucking get it. You know why? Because even after having gone through all the same information, and it is very much all the same, I've read it out loud to myself, I've read it out loud to Val, I've looked at every single letter I've ever received, I've read all the information that's in it. It is all the exact same stuff. It's, you know, where I live, it's what I do, it's what have I been doing in the last week as far as do I work, do I get SSI, this, that, the other thing. You guys don't need to hear all the myriad of 40 questions I have to go through, because it's kind of exhaustive, boring, and that's not really what the fuck you're here for on my channel. You're here to hear me gripe. So, gripe away I shall. In addition to this, I have been made now last night to sit through a 6-minute video, or not 6 minute, I'm sorry, a 5-minute video, and then separately a 15-minute video, both of which were simply more detailed versions of this information that I've received with every single piece of literature that they have mailed me. Which, by the way, they don't just mail you these things if they don't talk to you, they mail them even if they talk to you. So I've received redundant information from them 4 times now. They've received all 40 questions from me a minimum of 6 times now, because again, I've completed all the information for them 5 times, and then I had to, register, so it's 6. And after having registered with the DWD and uploaded my resume, I'm still not done. But wait, kids, there's more. Now I have to have this online virtual video meeting with a representative from the DWD. Why? Because now apparently the job placement services, quote unquote, that's what they're calling it, but I really don't think I'm going to get job placement from the service. That's what's ironic. Much better. Is the service is asking me to provide them with, again, all the answers to all these 40 questions that they keep on asking me. Do I get income from Social Security? Where have I been applying? What have I been making? Am I an illegal alien? Yada, 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 yada. There's this, again, a ridiculous ass list of shit that you go through. So why is this so annoying? First of all, because I've been jumping through hoops for 30 fucking days. Exactly 30 fucking days as of today, actually, because when I went to work yesterday, it was actually the 4th of September, the 4th of September, which means that it was exactly a month ago that I got fired. And not only am I sore about that, and the fact that I still haven't received anything owed to me by the state of Wisconsin, which really blows because, your boy could really use some help paying some fucking bills. Being poor is not a good look on me. Not only that, but this required video meeting is on the 10th. I have an interview tomorrow with a company who I have a reasonably good expectation will hire me. I'll make a big announcement on social media if I get the job, but let's not jinx ourselves right now. So I'm not going to name names, but suffice to say, this company contacted me multiple times in the span of 24 hours because they wanted to get me in for an interview so much, which is great. The ironic part is that this required video meeting with the DWD to finally get my fucking unemployment will be on the 10th of September. Tomorrow is the... Hey, babe, is today the 4th or the 5th? She's listening to her headphones. Today being the 4th, I believe, tomorrow being the 5th, that means that there is every chance that I will be re-employed by the time that I actually get my unemployment. Let that sink in for a second. That it is taking so many hoops to jump through and so much government bureaucratic red tape that I literally am probably not going to be unemployed anymore by the time that I actually get my unemployment insurance. They could at this point just tell me to go fuck myself, and I'd be all okay with that, because even though it's my money that I've made and that Pacific Bells gives to the government because I worked for them for 3 years, I don't even want it anymore. Like, I want it, but I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, it, at this point, it feels insulting. They're making me beg. I don't like begging for money. Unless it's for Patreon. Which reminds me, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to toss a coin to your witch if you're feeling frisky, because God knows I am. But the point is that government assistance is supposed to help people. And this is one of those things I'm constantly talking about on this channel, is your rights and what you're owed and what is fair. And fair, right now, to be completely honest with you, would be me having received at least 3 weeks of unemployment insurance by now. Because the first week's the wait week, so you don't get your money regardless. They're more concerned with having me exhaust every single question that they want asked. They are more concerned with filing every single part of my profile that they can. They are more concerned with sending out redundant mail to me that I don't fucking need. They have my goddamn email address, so why on earth they're sending me paper mail these days is completely the fuck beyond me. Actually, no, I understand exactly why they're sending me paper mail, because if they sent me emails, I'd be able to instantaneously reply to them, and then they wouldn't have the excuse of being able to wait 7 calendar days while it goes through the goddamn snail mail to actually get what the fuck I've sent to them. This government no longer works for its people, dude. And it makes me so fucking annoyed. So fucking angry. So incredibly disillusioned with the whole process of everything. I've unfortunately had to deal with unemployment several times since I moved down here. The ADHD makes me very impulsive, and because of that, I've lost my job on a regular basis. You know, pull back the curtain here on my life. Although I suppose that's kind of what I'm doing here with this rant anyway. Any hoodles. So what's the long and short of it? What's the fucking point to all this? Your boy, who is definitely going to vote come November, which reminds me, please vote come November. We'll get you a nice frosty milkshake if you do. I'm thoroughly fed up with my local and state government. The federal government has been on fire for years, but the local and state government are just as bad at this point. Like, there is no reason why I should not have received my unemployment by now. There is no fucking possible reason for it to be taking this long. There is no practical reason for it to take this long. The fact that they are more concerned with me having a video conference that's going to last apparently like 20 minutes with some state representative, they're more concerned about me doing that to satisfy yet another hoop that they want me to jump through than they are concerned with giving me the money that I've legally earned, by the way, so that I can pay my bills. This is fucking asinine. This is the same thing as telling someone who, you know, just lost their house due to, say, an electrical fire, that for whatever reason their homeowner's insurance doesn't cover electrical fires. It's like, oh yes, it does, because that's standard. Well, no, it doesn't, Mr. Johnson. I'm sorry about that. I'm Mr. Johnson right now, and unemployment is my fucking house fire, and my unemployment insurance is supposed to take care of it, but apparently it's not going to, because much like Mr. Johnson in that hypothetical, I'm fucked. I am Knox Burzum. Like, comment, subscribe. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Patreon is always listed in our comments. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have ever had an experience with unemployment in your specific states, and if so, what that experience was. I'm assuming that most of the responses will be overwhelmingly negative, because I have met people who work in this department, and my god, are they depressed motherfuckers. Any hoozles. Until next time, peace, love, heavy fucking metal. Never forget to enter the void. And what is the void, everyone? That's right. Your mind. Your mind is the void. Into the void. Get in your mind. Get to know thyself. Know thyself. Sun Tzu. Goodbye!